Hello everyone, it's Tom from Dwarven Moustache Hobbying, and what I've got here are sculpts by Oakbound Studio for a game called The Woods, and these are representations of the seasons. The sort of almost, I was going to say animistic, sort of conglomerations of the seasons. Well, I don't think animism isn't necessarily the right word, because that's more sort of like the soul of some non-sentient life form, in a sense. But in some places it's sort of like it. They put faces and personalities to the season. Pardon me, the seasons as they're all past. And these guys are meant to be such things. And here you have, once it focuses, a pig-faced Father Christmas with a little pig. If you can make it out better, I think you can just about see his face there. And he is the representation of winter. Going about. He's sort of based on Terry Pratchett's Hogfather, in a sense. And you also have the Green Knight with a massive axe that I think the tuft is sort of partly obscuring. Yeah, partly obscuring, and I can only do it in a way where my thumb obscures the rest of it. Well, yeah, that's the Green Knight with his long leafy cloak that I'll show in a moment. There we are. Yeah, and he's quite spring-like and stuff. You have the scarecrow for about harvest time. Comes in summer, and it's based around some of the old folk legends. You know, you got summer harvest festivals and stuff, and well dressings and stuff like that. And he comes, and he's meant to be sort of like a sort of they almost, it's sort of like the takeover for the festivities of a harvest festival, to take over the actor, the mummer playing him and stuff. But yeah, these guys are probably going to be. And then we've got, of course, the obbios, and it's sort of got to the outline of a person that seems to have disappeared within the cloth. Can't see a trace of the actual person underneath, but it's just sort of presumed that they're under there. This possessed sheet with an horse's head handle, and he might start knocking on Welshmen's doors and doing rap battles with them, asking for beer, as some of the legends go. But yeah, these guys are representations of the seasons. I'm going to try and follow the rules in one of the supplements for the Woods, and I'd really like to try and use them within a campaign. Let's try and see how that goes. Yeah, and it's depending on how the actual campaign goes, I might try and just keep it running, and in game it might go through the different seasons and stuff, and the warband visit communities on high days and holidays and stuff throughout the in-game year or something. I'm sort of just thinking as I go along, sort of thing, and I've not fully decided what I'm doing with this campaign properly yet. There are rules for a sort of a knightly order, but whether I do it that way around, I'm not necessarily sure. But there we go. That's basically them. I'll work out things as I go along. I've got to try and do a load of scenery as time goes by. You'll probably see videos of them. I've got to sort out. I've got a few choices for a main war band, and I still haven't decided which one I'm using yet. So, yeah, yeah, the actual campaign might go for quite a while as I sort out new terrain and bits of scenery and stuff. Anyway, but I want to try and get like a stockpile of generic useful stuff like, roundhouses, hedges, copses of trees, stony outcrops, standing stones, stone circles, that sort of stuff. And yeah, I want to try and get all of that sort of stuff sorted out to get some generic stuff, and then there might be a bit of a gap between games as I sort out, game specific stuff. And I might even do sort of like seasons of the campaign as as things go. It's try and follow. I might do that. Actually, I quite like that idea. Try and take a bit of inspiration, perhaps from Beowulf in that regards, but because of modern folkloric thought, I think that might be a metaphor for the changing of the seasons. Beyond it being something akin to like very early swords and sorcery, the Conan that Conan was based on. But yeah, but anyway, I might try and take a bit of inspiration from that. But anyway, yeah, that's the representations of the seasons, and just leaves me to say, stay safe, stay groovy.